Hello everyone, today we are recording in the morning again because we are making a kind of weird video today, but I think we are basically ranking my own videos against each other, which is probably a very weird concept, but I think it's always interesting to see what the people who made things think of their own work. So that's what I hope this video will be. Before we start though, there is one rule I have in place, and that's news videos are basically just not allowed because one, how do you even rank a video where I just go over everything that's new, and two, the majority of my videos, especially the older one, are just update videos, so I just remove them, except for two exceptions, which we'll come to later. So let's begin with the best video I have ever made. If somehow this is the first video you are watching, I don't care what you do, just watch the Ruins Rush video. It is not even joking the best video I have ever made. It's just good. I don't know what to say. It's funny, it's good. Every good thing you can think to say about it is there. Like, I know it's like an April Fool video, so maybe I'm joking when I say it's good, but it's true. It's like the best one. The humor is good. Like, the way the video plays out is good. I really liked making that one. It's just good. I'm tired of trying to compliment things. Let's go to the worst one, which is actually a news video. Oh no, this one. Never go and watch the Hallowed Nights video. It's like a minute long. I'll just tell you what the video is. You don't have to watch it. It's just the Word update video, but I don't have Word. So the whole video is just me making garbage jokes about how I'm poor or something. It's not funny, it's just terrible. Don't watch it. Go watch this one. You'll have a good time with that one. Now that I have the best one and the worst one out of the way, let's just continue. Let's just continue with the 12 players video, where I turned off all the food. I wanna put it in S tier, but I don't know. I don't think it's good, but it's not that good. I mean, there's a bunch of cool stuff that happens. Like that's the video where the whole ghost gang thing originated from, but I don't know, there's something I don't like about it. Can't explain one. Or this one, the bot one. The thing about this is playing with bots is super fun, but I don't know how well the video turned out, so I'm just gonna put it there. I think the bots are just really funny, especially when you check it out for the first time. They act in ways you don't expect them to, and sometimes that just like creates some really good moment, I think. I don't even know what this is. Wait, what the hell is this image? Whatever, you go in F. I don't know what that is. Oh, here's the Burger King speedrun video. I know it's meant to be a joke video and like you're not meant to take it seriously, but it's like 10 unedited minutes of me walking around and just saying everything I do. And I know the idea of it is funny, but I don't think watching the video is. Here's a build server where I built my Burger King. This video would have been good, but I think people didn't. I feel like I wanted it to turn out better than it actually did. Like, I thought people would build some like really cool and creative things, but there wasn't really that much built. Half the server was laggy. People just made lag traps at spawn, because I guess that's what happens when you give people creative. I don't know, maybe it's just good and I just have bad experiences from it, but I don't know. I'll leave it and see. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's one I'm surprised not many people have watched. It's this video, but just slightly worse because it was made a year before. I kind of want to put it in S, but I also don't want to. It's just funny. It's stupid, Though it's not as well made as a Runes Rush video, but it's still worth a watch, I would say. Like, I had a lot of fun making that. I remember just trying to make the most dumbest thing and then just make them into a guide, like cook half your blue caps, eat a blue cap, and eat the cooked blue cap to restore the sanity you lost. That's some pro tactics right there. Oh, here's the 16 times hunger drain. I think this is my newest one, actually. I think, unless I'm wrong. So this is probably the most fresh in my memory. I'll put it in B because there's an empty spot, and I mean, it's not like a bad video, but I don't think it really stands out. It's just a video, really. There's nothing much else to say. The next one, there's a lot to say, because it's the Burger King meme video thing. The entire video is just a compilation of all the different things people built it in, which I think that's like really cool. Some people didn't understand what it was, which I think is funny. I'm not gonna explain it, obviously. The thing about this video is it's not really do you like the video, it's do you like the meme at all? And I mean, that feels weird to say, but do you like the joke that you build this and you like spot it? I mean, I don't know really. I think it's funny the first few times, but after a while it gets boring. I might just put it in here. Yeah, I think I'll leave it in there. Like, I think it was really cool to see people bake stuff and the creative stuff they came up with, but like after a while of seeing the same joke, I don't know, it gets kind of like boring really. Here's the next bot video. So it's a sequel to this video. I don't think it belongs in S though. I don't remember what happens in this video. I'm gonna be honest. I remember the winter one, the one that comes after this. And we'll put it in B, it's probably good. Oh, here's just this video, but I just have to try and feed them. I think I prefer, even though this is the newer one of basically the same concept, I would say this one's better. Just because you're rooting for one of the characters. Like, you want one of them to be the last one standing. And maybe we'll put it up to A just for that. I don't know, I like it. Oh, the next one is the video where I check out the Carol world, which is technically the first of all the world tours. Oh, so I like this one more than all the other ones, all the other tour videos, not because the world was the best, but I think because the intention of the world, I think was just good. Like, Starcat and all the other people who were involved made it because like they wanted to make like a boss arena or something. They kind of just wanted to have fun, you know? And I think that puts it above most the other build worlds, because the other cities or whatever they're called, they were built because they wanted me to show it off in a video, which is like not a bad thing. I checked it out, there was some cool stuff, but the thing that happens with that is that you end up with more people who want to show you their world, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll check it out, even though you're just reusing the same 5 concepts, and then the world's not really that good. This one wasn't. I'm pretty sure I actually asked to visit this world. Well, usually people have to try and get me on. It's not bad, it's just annoying. I just like this video. I think a lot of the stuff they built in there was also creative. They made the Burger King idea, they renamed it, that's where that came from. And they started the whole boss arena thing. Yeah, the world was good, I just liked the video. Speedrun dying, ooh, this one is good. This one is just good. I don't know what else to say. Maybe it's not that good though, is it? We'll put it in A. It's good, but it's not that good, I think. Like, it's not me trying to break any record, I just seen how fast you can die. Because I thought that was a stupid idea, and it's vaguely funny. Maybe you'll move it up, I don't know. But next is the the video where I destroyed the entirety of Hamlet. Yeah, it's like the title suggests. I guess I'm more ranking how proud I am of that achievement, if you can call it that. I think it's a good video, honestly. I explained how I did it pretty well. I explained like the story I showed around. Yeah, I'll put it in A tier. It's getting a bit flooded, but like, it's just good. If you wanted to see what an empty world looks like, you check that out. I spent like 200 days destroying all that. No regrets at all. Ooh, everything enabled. So this video was made after the Nothing World one, because people in the comments just like kept asking me to, but what if you turned everything to lots instead of none? What kind of amazing things would happen? And I don't know, I feel like we all did this at some point, like set it to everything just to see what it was like, which I think is what made the Nothing World so interesting, because you would never try that kind of thing. Whereas the everything world is just, I have everything everywhere. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this video that much. Like, I know a lot of people really enjoyed it, and I don't want to say like you're wrong for liking this one, but I think the concept's just pretty boring in itself. It's just, you have all the resources that you normally have, but there's more of them, and if you go Wix, you become God. Like, I show that off well. I killed the dragonfly. By the end of the recording, I was just kind of bored of it all. So I don't understand why people actually in the comments actually wanted a second part to this. I don't even know what I would have been able to do. If you can think of something that happens by just looking at this thumbnail, it probably happened. It's very predictable, I would say. Whatever, onto an actually good one, the most played character. That's straight to S. It's a good, like, question. It's a good concept. It's a good video. I don't know what else to say. I think I made it because there wasn't... You want to, like, look up a definitive answer for who the most played character is, and you don't find that, because I guess people just don't care or something. But I think I've always like asked myself, or at least wondered a little bit, who would be the most played, who would be the least played. And so I didn't even use a bot, I just went through the server list, checked who it was, and like found it out. Which wasn't the most efficient method and was probably wrong. But with the those actually a new site made like a month ago that actually shows this that actually answered this question like real time and stuff. And comparing the results, I think it was actually pretty accurate. So on top of like all the good things I said, it was also semi-accurate. So I think that's pretty good. Ooh, the imp kinda final battle. Oh, I feel like I wanted this video to turn out better than it actually did. This one we just like I made up some really stupid plot twist at the end. Maybe it was funny, kind of. I don't know. I think I could probably do this better if I did it again. That's all I can really say. It's really stupid. This epic surprise serious villain at the end, and then he just dies. I think that's a funny concept in itself, but I don't know. I feel like I can just make it better if I did it today, which is strange considering this one's a really recent one. Oh, next one is the one slot one. Oh, I actually like this one. I like this one quite a bit. I know I'm putting everything in there, but some videos are just like, they're good, I don't know what else to say. And I would say this is one of those videos. Well, next one is the 10,000 subscribers special. Oh, this one's good. This one almost beats the Roots Rush. Almost, but I think I put too much effort into this one for it to be beaten by this. It's so stupid and I love it. The first part is just hello everyone, just going through all them. And then the second half is just... It's so funny, I don't know why. I think what a lot of people don't realize about it is that all the sound clips of all those different versions of me talking to each other, they're all taken from previous videos of mine, and like I try and create some sort of cohesive story with random voice clips of mine. It's basically just a shitpost. Anyone could have made this video. And I decided to make it for some reason. It's just funny, I like the way it turned out. You know, I'm proud of that video. I'm just proud of it. Next one. Before we talk about this one, it's a sequel to another video, so I'll talk about the Deerclops one first, the playable Deerclops mod. Oh, this one's good, but is it enough for S? You know, I'll move up speedrun dying to there and put it in the top of A. So this one has a lot of good moments in it. Actually playing it and being there was like kinda boring, but I think the video turned out well. You just cut to all the good moments. There's a bunch of weird quotes in that video as I said, if you take two out of context. I think, but overall it's just a good video. But now when we make a sequel to it, the sequel is basically the same thing, but I think it goes in C. And here's why. Normally I don't like doing the same thing twice unless I have a very good reason to. I already didn't really like playing through the bosses the first time. The second time was just the same thing but 3 more times. There's a lot of stuff cut from this because like just the same thing happens every round. I mean, it's not that bad of a video, but it's been done already, so it's just a repeat of what's done before, I think, and that's why it's probably below a lot of the other ones, I would say. Next is the 5,000 subscriber special, the one where I put all my videos and just play them all at once, so you can have the greatest experience. I would put this in S, but there's one thing stopping me from that. It's I hate myself for making this mistake. I don't know how I messed it up so badly, but one of the videos there is louder than all the other ones. So every time you watch this video, your ears are gonna focus on that one orange speaking, instead of all of them at once, maybe like changing from each one or something. You're just gonna hear the same one all the time. And that's such an easy thing to fix, but it made what's otherwise such a good video go down to A, cause I don't know, the idea of all of them played out at the same time and how all the hello everyones are synced at the start is just kind of funny. But I messed it up so bad. I could have made it so much better, but I guess that's life. Let's move on to the 1 HP video. This one's good. I've said that like 20 times already, haven't I? This one's good, I just like it. Everyone has 1 health, people fight each other. I die like 20 times to my own boomerang. I fight Imp Gang in this video. I played with the mod creator. Can you say that's like bad about this video? I think it's just good. Ooh, here's an old one. Actually, this one's like really old, like over 1 year ago. I doubt any of you have seen this. It's the Queen Vermont Hamlet guide. I have not watched this in ages. I think I only watched it when I made it. I'm gonna assume it's here. It goes there. It's probably good. I mean, I think if you watch the video, you could probably figure out to kill Queen Vermont, but other than that, it's not really anything groundbreaking. For some reason, 12 players is here again. It's here twice. I'll put it in F. Why not? That's not where it goes, obviously, but there's 2 for some reason. Ooh, Imp Tour. So, remember how I said with the Carol World, how that was just people having fun with building? This one was also people having fun with building. They just wanted me to join, but it doesn't make it actually that bad. I actually like this one. We'll put it under this one. I think the world is actually better than the Carol World, the Imp World. They have a lot of creative ideas in there. They did reuse the boss arena, which kind of... yeah, I didn't like that part, but... they made a chessboard there. They made an actual good functioning chessboard. They made a good court. I just liked walking around and seeing what people built. There was a few people involved in this world. All the one main guy, the one-man army, he did the good stuff. He just liked building things, and I think that's what made the video good. Really, the world good. The video is about as good as the world, honestly. Ooh, the Imp Gang kills the Burger King video. This one has a serious backstory. So the backstory with this one, I just woke up one morning on my Discord server. I had like 7 pings while I was asleep. All of them telling me tomorrow, you tomorrow at this time, you're going to court and you're gonna defend yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to court now. I love this one so much. Everything that happens in there is unplanned. Like the whole getting sued part. Even though I had the better case and then I lose the battle. I have to make the apology video and I do this dumb edit at the end where Maxwell just comes into his house and kills me. Oh, it's so stupid, I love it. The stupider the video, the better. Now here's the pick up anything but I murder things. Let's talk about the first video first, I would say. This is probably one of the better mods I've seen. But does the video match it? I would say yes. I think the video's good. Just as good as the mod. It's like you pick up stuff, you can put it in your inventory. I don't think much happened in here that I can remember other than that one part I got teleported to hell by that boat. Just really stupid and good, but I think the main purpose of the video is just to tell people that the mod existed. It's fun, and you should definitely try it. So then the next video, the sequel, where I murder bosses, like literally everyone in the comments told me, it's the same thing. Wyro joins because I'm an idiot and I leave it on public. It's a good video, but I just don't like doing the same thing twice. Because if you try and put the first one and the second one side by side, they are basically the same idea, the same video. And that's not to say that one's worse, but you know, it's the same video, I would say. Even though a lot more stuff happens in this one and a lot more progressions are made. Oh, the next one. The Nothing World. I don't know, I don't have an actual screenshot of the thumbnail, but for some reason I had a screenshot of the video, so I just used that. Oh, the Nothing World. The most viewed video on my channel. Do I love it or do I hate it? I would say that I like it. Yeah, it's just good. I remember when I was talking about the Everything World, I said how you never thought to set everything to none, and I think that's true. And the most interesting part is how you survive with nothing. I remember making the idea. I had it for like a month in my head. I was like thinking of all these different strategies I could work. It was really fun to make, actually. And I finally survived a year, and I did it. Arguably it's not true survival. A lot of people don't like the methods I used, which I kind of agree with, but that doesn't take away how good the video is, I would say. Now the sequel. What can you achieve? I had a bunch of comments on that video telling me I could go to like the Lunar Island and stuff. I didn't do that. I just got more. This video's lazy, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like the second part. Especially with the next one I'm gonna talk about. This one's just lazy. I was told that you could do more and I was like, okay, I'll make a cartography desk. Are you happy now? I crafted a bunch of stuff. This is definitely how far you can progress. No, it's not good. But what is good is the Killing Klaus video that comes after it, which it goes above the original one and above most of the other ones. It's basically taking the Nothing World concept and pushing it to the limit, seeing how far you can go, which I like. I went to the ruins, I crafted Telecite crowns, I went to the Lunar Island, I got my thing, and like lastly I even killed Klaus. Like sure, I didn't do everything you could do, and I think I actually said that at the end of the video, but I did 90% of what you could do and achieve, and I think that's the important part, really. It's interesting to see how far you can go, but once you've seen how far you can go, the further advancements you make kinda get boring, which is where the last one comes in, the getting grass, which was a resource to be thought to be impossible to get, and then there's actually a way to get it. I think I could have made this video better. Honestly, I don't remember anything from it, just kind of weird. I remember the experience, like 3 hours to get 2 grass. I remember duplicating grass, which is just stupid, with the green gems, but that's all I remember. It's one of those things where like the idea is good, but the final video could have definitely been better, I would say. Now we're actually not done with the Nothing World, because at some point I let 12 people on. Oh yes, I have a lot to say about this one. So much stuff happened. We killed Bee Queen. It was the first video where I played with like basically you guys, And that was so weird to see like 12 people on a server, even though it was like kind of laggy. It's the one where the whole imp canteen started with the sign that I burnt. None of it was planned, I just happened to do it, and I did a cool edit. I think it's just good. Maybe I just have good memories from it, cause like it's the first multiplayer video I did, and it was just kind of a new and a cool experience. But I would say it was really good. Oh, the top 2 of the top 4. 3 of S tier is just not in world. Must be some good series that I have like 6 videos of. Now the last one was the sequel to that, sort of. It was just the same thing, but again, except we tried to kill Toadstool. And we did kill Toadstool. We set out to achieve our goal. Nothing else happened. This one's a sad one, because the summer part got corrupted. We made peace with the imp gang, but so I only see like 3/4 of what actually happened. Now that I think about it, this one's actually good. A lot of good stuff happens. Do I put it in S? I might just put it in S. Screw it, it goes in S. Oh, the Nutting World is just too good. Like all but 2 of the videos in this series are all in S. I think it's a good series, you know? There's lots of interesting things that happens, especially in the multiplayer servers, because people don't really know what to do. They kind of join, they do whatever they want. They built like a cool base. Yeah, it's just a good series. It's one of my favorite sets of videos, I would say. As for if I ever will continue it, I don't know. There's still more I can do, but it's like the Klaus one. You like seeing how far you can get. You've done most of it already, but there's still technically more you can do, like this grass one. And I don't know, the video after that just decreases in quality. So even though I still have the world, I probably won't continue it, so that's sad. But you know what's not sad? Another duplicate video I have for some reason. Go to F, you garbage. Evil. Oh, the next one. Here's a Discord video. The entire purpose of it was to advertise the Discord that I made. We played some drawing game. I think actually this one's pretty funny, looking back on it. But I kind of don't want to put in S, cause that's filling up fast. So is A actually. Maybe I just like my own videos too much. Maybe I'm a bit egotistical, who knows. I can't say anything bad about it. I guess I'll just put it in there. There you go. It's 2 spaces high now. How about that? Next one is the Plant Village chess one. Oh god, my throat hurts. I've been talking for a while, I better finish this quickly. The world was good. I don't want to undermine the effort people put in, but I don't like it. It's the same thing, but again, there was a few cool builds, but they still had the boss arena, they still had the chessboard, which is actually a worse chessboard, because it was super big and mush lights blocked everything, which made it super hard for editing. I don't like the video, I like the world, really. That's it. I've done 2 of them before. I guess the logical next step was to do this. It was meant to be the last one where I visit people's worlds that they made. And I guess I can't really complain. The next one is the Pugless Guide. Ooh, another old one. This one I remember actually quite liking. This one's actually really good for an old video. I'll put it here. Maybe my memory makes the video seem better than it actually is, but I think that was actually pretty good. There's like a few jokes in there. It was like, if you wanted to know anything about the Puglisk, you watch this. You get like a degree in the Puglisk after watching this video. That's how good it is, I would say. Or at least I think. Next is the random spawner video with 12 players. Let's rank the first random spawner first. By myself. Well, by myself in heavy quotation marks. Oh, I like this. Actually, this one's really good. Yeah, it transitions really well from checking out what it's about, all the random stuff that happens, into Yadacat figures out my server's unopen, and he joins and I try and kill him. It's not scripted at all, any of that stuff that happens, which I think is what makes it that good. Oh yes, I like it so much. It's just raw, random, dumb fun. That's the best way I can describe it, which is why it's making it up here. But now the part 2, the random spawner server. I think it was cool, cause like the whole spawn camped by 2 Klauses thing, I guess, is like interesting, but Like I've said, I don't like making the same video twice. And I get that this time it's like with 12 players. But even before I made this video, I was really on the fence if I even wanted to make a server of it, but people wanted it, so I made it. I don't know where I would put this, honestly. Maybe here? Sure. Maybe there. I was kind of on the fence of making it, and I'm kind of on the fence about it now. It's not bad or anything, but it's just... It's the same concept twice. Maybe I'm undermining my own videos, but I think that would be true. Oh, the next one. Oh no, I like this video even though I'm about to put it in the... It's just me showing off a bunch of my builds. It's not a bad video actually. I'm just putting it in the... We won't talk about this one because it's just that good. It's so good. It goes on the scale of goodness. It's at the top. It reaches the top. It goes over it and ends up at the bottom, and it comes back here. It's not like it's not a good video by itself. It's a setup to a good video. Like I show people my grass farm, and at the end I ask people what I should build on it, and the video that's gonna come after this one is gonna be really fun, because I have to build all those things people asked. At least I hope it's gonna be good. Who knows how it will actually turn out, so we'll just put it in D for absolutely no reason at all. Next is the shared stats video. See, the thing about some of these is I feel my time playing them and making them just blends together, and I can't tell them apart. Maybe because they're all with 12 players. I remember this being not too fun to play because we just kept dying on day one because of someone. I mean, the video kind of made it fun because the one part we actually survived, but I don't know. Something about this video makes me not like it, especially actually the comments. There's so many people suggesting things that were done in the video. Like, the amount of times I heard someone say, if one person sleeps as Walter, everyone will get health. Why didn't you try this? And then if you look in the video where we're fighting Dragonfly, that's literally what's happening. There's a Walter in a tent, he's sleeping so we like gain health during the fight. I don't, this video confuses me. That's all I can say. The next one is this one's like a Don't Starve social experiment. The Steel and Flint one. I don't think many people saw this one actually. I think it's really good, but not that good. It goes in A. It answers like a question you never had, but you wanted the answer to. You want to see what happens to the flint, and I think it's kind of interesting. But after you find out, it's like, oh, people are just horrible, I guess. It's probably good the first time around, but I don't know if it holds up the second or third time. I don't know why you would rewatch any of these. Except for that one. That one's good. Next one is another old one, the Ancient Hulk one. I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's not a bad guide or anything, but I remember sounding really depressed in this one for some reason. And I don't remember how or why that happened. Like, I start the video normally and then just slowly, as it progresses, I just start talking like I am about to cry. That's a very horrible impression, but I don't know what happened with this one. I don't remember anything else. I guess the guide was good, but we'll just rank it off that one memory I have of it. And our journey, we have made it to the survival guide series, because of course I made one. It's been done like 10,000 times over. I think I made a joke about it in this exact first video. The reason I made this video, honestly, was because I saw all the other ones and I was like, I can do better. And I just made this one. I think if you watch this one, you'll survive through all them really easily. If you just follow what I did, like, no matter how badly you suck at this game. And I think I have to credit it for that. Maybe it's not as good as I'm saying it is. I haven't rewatched it in a while, but I think it belongs up there for just being a good guide. So the sequel, Preparing for Winter, I don't remember why I made this, because after I made this I gave up on this series. It's basically this video about, hey guys, I forgot a few things, here they are. I mean, it's not a bad video if you want to follow it, but there's not much structure to it, is there? I'm saying that like all of you watched every single one of these, but this one was like, you follow these kind of steps, or kind of steps, optional stuff you can do, and it's like a goal of survival. You kind of just sets you up so you have the least chance of dying. This is just a bunch of random facts. Like, did you know you can make bee boxes? Did you know you can make a pig farm? I don't know, it's just, I can do better basically with this video, I think. Which leads me to the third one, surviving winter. I didn't want to continue the series, but I continued it anyway, because literally one comment was like, hey, where did this series go? I wanted to continue it. And I was like, this guy wants it, and we will give him what he wants. And, you know, I actually tried to make this one good. So I'll put it in there. Second row of A, well done. It's kind of hard to rank a guide video, because it's not like I'm giving inaccurate information. I don't know, maybe I am. I'm not good at this game, who knows. That logically leads to the sprint guide. And this video, maybe I'm being way too cynical for some of these, but I think it goes in deep. Like, I actually remember rewatching this one to try and find what I thought was so bad with it, and I couldn't find it. The video's 3 minutes long. I think it covers sprint quite well, but in such a short amount of time. You would think I would have something more to say, but I don't. Which is weird. I put it in D tier like I think I could have done better, but I don't think I could have done better. I don't know what else there is to say, but I feel like I could have said more. Which is why this video is weird for me. Especially when you get to the next video and the last, at least so far. I think I made this one like 4 months ago. The summer guide. Potentially even better than the first one, but I wouldn't say so. It's just a good video. Like kind of similar to how a lot of people made survival guides, but I didn't really think any of them were too good or delved too far into anything specific. That's what the summer guide was. Although, maybe it wasn't that good. I'll put it down here. Wasn't as good as this one. It was definitely good though. I didn't really go over summer at all. I just said, go into the caves, go into the ruins. So it's more of a ruins guide more than anything. But we've already done that, so we don't need to do that again. But yeah, it was a good ruins guide, I think. I think I explained it quite well at least. There's one part that's really stupid in that video. I'll put it a bit lower. I said that you can't choose the Ancient Guardian in this one, which is so wrong. You still can. You still can. Just turn lag compensation off, and you can still do it. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought they patched it or something. But that's wrong. You're wrong. False information. Delete the video now. Moving on to the 3 biggest mistakes. Another really old one that's people are actually being recommended to recently. I mean, I don't have any strong opinions on this one, really. It's like the ultimate neutral video. We'll put it in B. It just says what it needs to say and not anymore. Like, don't do this or you're kind of stupid, I guess. Oh, here's a fun one. So, whenever I host a server, there was always like these fake servers that come on. I don't know if people wanted to steal players or if like, it was just, well, Orange's server is full, let's go hang out here. But they would always show up, and one time I was like, what if we just checked out what happened on these servers? And I actually did a live stream. It was the only one I ever did actually, and still to this day the only one. And I think it was actually pretty fun. It was edited down into a video where I checked up random people's world and what they did. I just went into the server list, searched Orange, see what I could find. I think it was just a good experience, you know? Yeah, just a good video. I don't know how good the stream was though. Maybe it was good, I'm pretty sure if it's unlisted you can still see it. Should I stream more often? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like if I did ever want to stream again I would have a good reason, because I am not good at it at all. Really not good. Moving on to the last 4. Ooh, the challenge video, the weird challenges. This is where the whole burger hit thing originated from. There's this one guy in the comments who just said, can you build Burger King and don't starve as Weber, thank you, or something like that. That was just one segment of it. This is also the video where I dug up all the turf in Hamlet. It's also the one where I did the default world joke. I haven't rewatched this one. Maybe I should. Maybe it's good. And because maybe it's good, we'll put it in S. There you go. Now it's time for West City, Mime City, whatever they call this. I don't remember. Remember how I said that by the time I did the plant village, I was kind of just sick of them. They were reusing the same concepts. I was like, this can be the last video. Well, I made a fourth one. I think it was this week. I'll try and go over what my intention was. So, one of the members in the Discord had like a seizure. And this video was kind of like I don't know how to say it in a way that makes me not too wholesome and feel good inside, but kind of just dedicated to them, like a world dedicated to them. Or that's what I thought it was, that's what I was told it was. And I joined it, there was like a statue for him, and that was about it. It was a really laggy server. It was just a mime city, which again stole some concepts from the other ones, although to its credit, this one had two really original things, like the performance and the race course thing, which was pretty cool, but does that outweigh the same thing again and another bad chessboard? I wouldn't say so, so unfortunately, you go and see. Again, I don't really hate the world that much, I just hate the video. I don't like doing the same thing twice, never mind the fourth time in a row. It's, maybe it is enjoyable and I'm just super cynical, but I don't like it. I just don't. Next is the worst server in existence. Oh, this one. Only night, only winter, only caves. Eat your veggies, uncompromising 1 HP equality. If you wanted like hell and don't starve, this is it. I think this is another one of those videos that's similar to the building server, where I expected it to be good, I expected to like survive. Only a few people really cared to actually go with the challenge. The rest were like, well, I made it into the server, my life goal has been accomplished, guess I'll die. And I don't blame people for not wanting to play such a garbage thing, but I feel like more could have happened here, that like it's kind of bland, and also I messed up the world settings. If you're wondering why it was winter, but I wasn't freezing, it's cause I set the starting season to autumn. So for the first 10 days I wouldn't survive, and I never made it past day 5, so part of the challenge was ruined from the start. So is it a good video? I mean, it's not like I repeated something, so I don't want to put it in here. But I'll put it in B. It's its own concept, but I think I could have done it much, much better. And that brings us to the last video, which is actually my first video. This is the second exception to the no news video. It's the apocalypse video. I thought it would be interesting to see how I think it compares to everything else. This used to be my most viewed video for the longest time, until the Nothing World came around. And does that mean it's good? Maybe. It holds a special place in my heart. Kind of, not really. We'll put it in A. I think it's just a good news video. Even though I wasn't even quiet actually. The audio was just too low, and I guess I messed up the game audio by making it too loud, because I didn't really know what I was doing. But other than that, it's a good video actually. It showed everything you had to do with the apocalypse, which at the time, I don't know what it is with Hamlet, but no one made news videos for Hamlet. I think maybe I'm blind, but I'm pretty sure I was one of the only people making news videos for Hamlet, which is crazy, because whenever a Don't Starve Together update launches, there's like 50 people racing to get the first video out, but for Hamlet, nothing really like that happened. It was just me making an apocalypse video, I guess, which people liked. So that is my videos tier list. Finally made it to the end. If there's one thing to take away, I hope this was interesting to see what I thought of my own videos. And if there's one thing to take away from this, it's to go watch the Ruins Rush video if you haven't. Like seriously, that's actually top quality. That's better than all the rest of these combined. Like, I put too much effort into a joke video. I'll link it in the description. It's that good. I'm not trying to advertise it. I'm just, if you haven't watched it, you are literally missing out. That's how good it is, at least in my opinion. But yeah, if you for some reason made it to the end of my ramblings, thank you for watching and sticking and staying all the way here. I appreciate the people who actually watch my videos. I don't know how many of those there are, but I think you are some cool people. I don't know. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.